My name is Martin. I have been studying charisma and social skills for 3 years straight. And so all of you will know that I'm not bullshitting you. Here is my EQ test and here is my charisma test. So you can all see that I'm not bullshitting you. In the last couple of days, I was thinking like, what makes someone share their darkest secrets with you? And it's only about listening. So I have decided to create this video because I want to help you improve your listening skills to such a big level that people will start sharing their darkest secrets with you. First, we'll start by something really important, but most people get this so wrong. Eye contact. Eye contact is literally so fucking important. People might think, oh, I'm doing eye contact every single day. But in fact, when the eye contact is the most important in the social situations, most people are not doing eye contact whatsoever. I have this one friend in the gym. Awesome friend. Love talking to him. But when I start speaking to him, this guy suddenly goes absolutely blank. I can feel he is listening, but I don't feel he is listening. He might be listening with his ears, but the other person, in this case me, I'm not feeling that I'm being listened to. And that's why we need to be really careful about our eye contact. And let me show you what this guy does. Whenever I start talking, he starts doing this. Instead of him listening to me, he starts to shift his eye contact all around the place. And would you feel happy in that situation? Tell me, honestly, tell me, would you feel heard in that situation if you were talking to me and I would be like, nobody would feel heard in that position. No one. So that's why I strongly recommend to everyone to keep their eyes locked to the other person. In my case, it's the camera. You are the camera. I want to encourage you all. Eye contact is so powerful. If you catch yourself off guard by doing some disgusting, unimportant shit that you don't even care about, lock in. And listen to them, because these people care about you so much, and we want more good listeners in this day and age. We really need good listeners because everybody is just on their TikTok brain scrolling like this and they cannot even hold attention for 3 seconds. So if we just get even one singular better listener because of this video in this entire world, I'm gonna be so fulfilled. So how can you solve your eye contact? First is the scrolling on social media. If you are scrolling on social media, no wonder, to be honest. No wonder that your eye contact is not so great. Literally, when I stopped scrolling on social media, my eye contact improved like 20 to 30 times. I was able to hold eye contact with people so well because I was able to concentrate only on them and not on some stupid distractions all around me. And then the second thing, if you are still not scrolling, it's probably social anxiety. And in the next video on this channel, I will be talking about social anxiety. So subscribe so you won't miss that video coming up next. But if it's not even social anxiety, then you just have to practice. You just have to practice holding eye contact with people, because if your eye contact starts fleeing all around the place, the other person suddenly doesn't feel very hurt in that situation. They will think of you as a lesser human being. If you are not able to hold eye contact with someone properly, they will think that you are a subhuman species, that you are some person with ADHD in their brain, with some mental disorder. They cannot even properly hold eye contact with people because you are just jittering all around the place. And you can just fix this by practicing. It's that simple. Let's go to something more technical. Nodding. When you nod when the other person is talking, it makes them feel so heard because they will know that you are listening. We gave the person our eyes. Now let's give them our whole head. So if someone is talking, once every 2 or 3 seconds, you can literally just nod. I will explain in the next step how can you improve your nodding even more. But if you will just do this every 1 to 3 seconds, people will feel super heard. They will feel like, whoa, this guy is already better than like 50-60% of the listeners out there. And there is not much to nodding. If you really care about the other person, you will probably nod subconsciously, to be honest. Imagine if we spawn a guy in my room. for example, and he started to talk about his story, I will be subconsciously nodding because I really care about his story and I'm really interested in what he's about to say next. So it's not about just practicing nodding, it's mostly about your mindset. If you are speaking to people and, for example, you don't care what this guy thinks, you don't care what this guy's values are, you don't care about this person, then you will not nod in the conversations because you genuinely don't care what the other person is thinking. And that is a horrible way to live life. When I myself talk to some random stranger on the street, I care. I care about his life story. I care about his family. I care about his friends. I care about his entire story and knowledge. Nobody these days cares about other people. They only want, be my friend, be my friend, be my friend, give me this, give me this. A lot of people just want to manipulate and tell you, give me this, give me this. Can you please buy me that snack, please? But in fact, they will not return the favor back. So if you start caring about other people, suddenly people start caring about you. It's in this weird way, this psychological shift. If you start caring about other people, these people that you suddenly care about will care more about you. It's just this weird psychological hack that if you yourself become charismatic, suddenly all people around you are charismatic also. Maybe I just have a good friend group. Maybe. But I have just so good and wholesome people around me that I just cannot find anything wrong about them. Yes, of course, they have some inaccuracies, they are making some mistakes here and there, but I like them because it's nice to talk with them. So it's mostly about the mindset. If you really don't care what this other guy is thinking, then probably you're gonna suck at listening because you don't care. So please change your mindset and think like, how can I care about this person even more? So that's how you improve nodding. And the second thing, again, really tactical, is saying the non-interruptive words. Non-interruptive words are words like, damn, ouch. Whew. These words show that you yourself are listening to the other person. And we can combine these words with nodding. Whenever you will nod from now on, you can say these non-interruptive words out of your mouth and to make the other person continue talking. Because these words are so quiet and so non-interruptive that you can say them and the other person then doesn't feel interrupted. And this is so huge. And this is how we will create insane bonds with people. Because, for example, if someone is talking and you will start, oh, and this happened to me, there's suddenly an interruption. But if the other person is talking and you just say, ouch, damn, oof. If you say these very quiet and short words, they will feel not interrupted, but heard. You can just feel how strong this is. This is ridiculously strong. So if you nod, you can also combine the nod with these damn, that had to really hurt. These non-interruptive words that will keep the other person talking. And you can just see, if I start talking with these words, you will not feel interrupted. You will not feel interrupted whatsoever. Mirroring, one of the strongest lines you can ever say to someone. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but these mirroring things will just make the other person talk so much. It's just beyond me sometimes. I'm just looking at the person and, whoa, you're still talking. Wow, that's interesting. Mirroring is basically you mirroring them. You mirror me. Sit like me. Spread your hands like me. Smile like me. Have a face that is just like me. And repeat the ending of my sentences. I'll explain all of these. If someone is sitting at a table like this, you can literally mirror their body language and you can put yourself into their shoes and start to sit at the table like this. And it will show that you yourself are like them. You best believe that their subconscious will remember this. They might not, but their subconscious will. And their subconscious will always know that, oh, this person is just like us. Listen, David, we gotta talk to him. And this is how you get to know people even on a greater and better level. If you are on a job interview, for example, and the guy who is interviewing you is just like this, mirror him. And you will be just like him also. Most people have such bad social awareness these days that they will not even notice that you are mirroring them. And they will subconsciously then think that you are more close to them because you are acting like them. It's just, whenever you'll be sitting on someone or standing next to someone, just go. Try to copy their position of standing or sitting or laying, whatever it might be, and they will subconsciously think that you are very close to them. Mirroring the last sentence of the words. I love this line. This is one of my favorite lines. I have been on a beach with my fiance. It was super fun. And now, when someone tells you this simple line, you can just mirror and say the last words of that sentence. For example, in this case, the word is the word fun. And you will just, on level 5 of your volume, if you don't know what volume is like 1 out of 10 volume is like right here. And then 10 volume is like here, I'm screaming right now. So on like 4 or 3, you will say, fun. That sounds exciting. If you say it like that, fun. What was so fun about it? They will start to express what has happened on that beach. They will start like talking like crazy. You will sometimes get so many information out of people and so many dark secrets because I have just mirrored what they just said. They will just keep talking. Like, human subconscious is sometimes ridiculous because you have just repeated what they have just said, that tosses the ball back to them. And it makes them feel like, oh, this person has responded, now it's my turn to talk. But in fact, I have just said the exact thing that you have just said in the end of your sentence, and now the other person thinks that the ball is on them. They think they are holding the hot potato, but in fact, they are not. And I have to be honest, this works on me also. This works on every single one of us, because probably people just want to have fun with you, and if you just combine these little tactics, they will never ever know that you are even using them. It's just so fun. I believe this tactic is one of the most important tactics that policemen use to convict criminals. And guess what? Criminals usually confess to their crimes because the policemen show great rapport with the other person. They repeat the last words of their lines, and that creates so much rapport. It's ridiculous, because now the other person, like I said, feels that the ball is on them. And they need to throw it, and they feel like they need to toss it back and say something. And when they will say something, it might sometimes be really dark. It might sometimes be something that you had no idea about this person. And this is so overpowered. And I will show you how this works. Hey bro, I have been on a beach with my fiance. It was super fun. It was super fun. Yeah dude, we literally just were on this big boat. We swam with the dolphins. Yeah dude. And then it was this giant 5-star hotel. It was so nice. And then unfortunately, one of my kids fell into water. Yeah, fell into water. Like, what exactly happened? Yeah, dude, it was such a chaotic situation. We literally needed to call the lifeguard. And then the lifeguard came in and saved my kid from the ocean. Like, you will know things about people that you have never, ever thought it would be possible to get out of people if you use this simple thing. Yes, when I was talking like this guy who is mirroring the other person, I was a little bit robotic. You want to be more animated and more caring, of course. And you want to show a little bit more enthusiasm and emotion towards the other person. And lastly, it's just to ask open-ended questions. It's just so simple to ask open-ended questions nowadays. Because nowadays, if you ask someone, how long have you been working for? 8 hours. And now you have nothing to bounce off of. You have no trampoline to bounce now. You have no conversation. You have nothing to jump from here to all the way up here. You have nothing. You cannot get from here to here. You cannot break the ice through these weird, goofy things like, how long have you been working today? Or these closed, stupid questions that won't get the other person to express their feelings. You need to go more. You need to smack them. You need to literally punch them and tell them, yo dude, by the way, who is your favorite colleague in your entire workspace? And then tell me why. Like, they don't make them talk for ages. Oh, I like David a lot. I like David also because he's so charming and charismatic. He always helps me, dude. He's so nice. And you will get information literally like this because you have asked open-ended questions. I have seen people doing small talks. Oh my god, and I don't want to even get into this because people are like, how's your day been? Like, it's been good, okay? It's been so good, it's been nice. Go with something deep. Yes, you can ask the icebreaker, like, how's your day been? But right after that, follow up with something deep. Don't fucking stole my time. Whenever you want to say something, say it. Tell me what you have been doing this day. Tell me whatever. Tell me whatever. How was your day? Is a good question because it's more open-ended than how long have you been working today? Yeah, 100%, it's better. But we want to ask something deep, something that will get the other person to feel like, whoa, this person is special. Something like, what do you think is the point of the universe? What do you think is the purpose of life? Some crazy, ridiculous questions. And to be honest, I will share with you one of my favorite questions to ask someone. What is the most important life lesson you have learned this month? And you would be so fucking surprised what people have learned. They will share with you such good knowledge that it's sometimes absolutely imaginable. Like, it's so sometimes crazy what people can share with you. I was once talking with my friends and he told me this super deep quote: hope for the best, plan for the worst. And that is so fucking great. And it's because I myself was caring about him. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. It's just so fitting, and I remember it till this day. So please, ask people open-ended questions. Ask about something deep. They will not think that you are weird. They will just think that you are special and you are richly caring about their deepest needs and about their deepest emotions is probably the right word. About their deepest subconscious, about their shadow, about their super ego. Only in those situations, people open up like, like so much, and you'll be actually richly surprised how much knowledge can you gain from people by just saying these simple things. It's just that simple. And by the way, if you want to improve your listening and communication skills to the next level, I have a full community of people who are just like you and they want to improve their communication and charisma skills as well. You'll also get a direct contact to me as your communication skills and charisma teacher, and then you will get access to more than 30 hours worth of lectures and courses of charisma, communication skills, listening, speaking, body language, manipulation, first impressions, persuasion, everything. So if you are interested in that, click the first link in the description. Me and the whole community will see you there. Live a happy life.